What's up everybody, welcome back to Low Luxury, the channel where I show you what authentic luxury clothing and streetwear looks like. And if you know anything on this channel, if you know one single gosh darn thing, you know that we love ourselves some Rick Owens. And today we're going to be taking a look at maybe the greatest Rick Owens piece I have ever owned. Because today we have this. It's a bag. No, it's more than a bag. It's about what's in the bag. You gotta look, you don't judge a book by its cover. You don't judge a garment by its garment bag. And look at this. It starts up here. You guys can't see the bottom. You still don't see the bottom, I'm guessing. The bottom is all the way down here. Yeah, this piece is long. It's a long boy. And we're gonna take a look at it because it is so sick, you guys. So, I don't know. No more preamble. We love Rick Owens. We love what is in this bag. So let's dive right in. Yo. Before we get too much further, subscribe to the channel. I make tons of luxury and streetwear content. And also, if you're looking for deals on luxury and streetwear, check the description. I've got some of the best sites with all authentic stuff. Check it out. All right, my friends, that's a sizable bag. That's a stuffed bag. You can see that it is from Simon's, which is a store from Canada. They had some great sales going on around the time that I got this piece, and I am psyched. So I think, the bag, it's not like a Rick Owens bag or anything, so I think we just gotta start off by zipping this bad boy down. We gotta unzip our flies collectively right here, okay? So get ready. And that's a satisfying noise. You hear that? Here we go. The big reveal. Is it time? Is it time? I think it is. Whew. You're getting a little taste here. A tiny little taste of what is to come. Alright, let's get this out. Alright, you ready? I don't think you're ready. Here we go. Dun, 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 the big reveal. It just keeps going, guys. It just keeps going. Yes, that is right. That is a Rick Owens jumpsuit. Like flight boiler jumpsuit. Whew, baby, where to even begin? Okay, we gotta start with these tags. There's a bunch of them over here, so let's dive in. Alright, first thing we'll look at, as with all Rick Owens stuff, we've got this super thick, like multi-layered gray piece of cardboard here. Look at how thick that is. So one side is blank except for that hole, and the other side, oh, we're upside down, is where he puts the collection name. So this is from Phlegathon, what a name that is, which was the Spring-Summer 2021 collection. So this is a fairly recent piece. I love this piece, you guys. Then this one is a lot thicker than that, wider across, but also much thinner, as you can see. And on the front of it is blank until we get to the bottom, and then really just squeezed in at the very bottom there is that Rick Owens script logo print. On the back, we've got our sticker. So this, well, first off, you've got the model number, which you should be able to Google, and your piece should show up. If something else shows up, that's usually a bad sign. Under that, we've got the model name. So this is the Gary flight suit. It's a Rick Owens flight. I just can't get over that fact. Color black, size 48, and we'll definitely talk about sizing a little bit later. And off to the right of that, so that's quite bold, that text. Off to the right, not bold. It says Made in Italy in all caps. And just a little barcode there. We also get a little white booklet here that's got that logo once again at the bottom. The back is blank. And inside that we've got some text. So on the left it is Italian, I believe. On the right it says that this product was created for you with specially developed and treated materials, use of which often means that no two products are exactly alike. So pretty much, we've talked about this, all luxury pieces have a little booklet like that where it's like, hey, any imperfections in the piece, that's how it's supposed to be, so don't come complaining to us. And finally, we've got this, like, kind of opaque bag here, like wax paper feeling bag. Down at the bottom, you've got that Rick Owens logo and Made in Italy. In the back, it's just like a normal envelope, and inside you can see there's a ton of extra hardware, like snap buttons and things like that, because this piece got a lot of buttons and rivets and all sorts of stuff like that. So these are attached with this whole heap of black strings here, so many strings, that go to a black safety pin right through this zipper here. Alright, now let's take a look at the brand tag at the back of the neck. Ooh, look at that, like, even got like a mandarin collar. Look at the cut of that. Ooh, it's a heater, boys. It's a heater. So Rick Owens brand tags are always super interesting. It's these two vertical lines, kind of like, I don't know, like road lines or something. And they're kind of like a gray beige color. They're stitched down on all four sides. You can see the left one, it has that logo print once again, whereas the other one, that has the collection name kind of printed on. You can see it's like got a little bit of fading to it. It's not like a solid black text or anything. That stitching does very faintly come through to the other side of the piece. It's kind of like a staple, a recognizable, a piece of Rick pieces, of Rick clothing, where you can see those stitches. It kind of lets you know that it's a Rick, but you can see the stitching is super, super clean. Now let's take a look at the care tags that are inside this, and we gotta dig these things out. So we open this up. I guess I'll keep unzipping that. I guess I'll unsnap that. It's like doing math over here. It's like engineering or something. Keep that going. I love how far down this zipper goes. It actually makes it nice and easy to pop into. Okay, so where are these care tags here? Ooh, I see them. Beautiful. So Rick Owens care tags, they're like a creamy bronze white color. I don't know, it's hard to describe. They're super silky, smooth plastic. And another really interesting thing is the tags, they're not sewn right into the seam. They're actually sewn onto this black piece of fabric that is then sewn onto the seam. So they're kind of hanging off like that. It's really interesting. Nobody else does that. And then in black, we've got that logo once again at the top. Then our model number, which matches what was on that sticker. We've got a little sizing chart here, and again, that's 48, so it matches what was on the tag. Color, and then we get into composition. So this is 97% cotton, 3% elastane. And interestingly, we chose to make this garment using certified organic cotton. So, Rick Owens jumping into that sustainability game. You know we appreciate it. Thank you, Rick, for your efforts to our world. Not just our country, our entire world. Saving the world with fashion, Rick Owens. And they even talk about like the company's mission about sustainability and care, and at the very bottom, made in Italy. On the back of that, we start off with our washing symbols. There's 5 of them, and then all center justified. We get all of our washing instructions going down there. Then we get a bit of space before, at the very bottom, we get that company info, again, bold and center justified. All right, that's enough of the formalities. Now we get to take a look at this piece proper, and I think we just got to start from the top and work our way down. All right, it's like foreplay. Is that how foreplay works? I don't know. I've never been with a woman. That's a lie. Don't think I'm a weirdo. I am a weirdo, but all right, we're just gonna move on. So as we saw, the neck, it's kind of like a Mandarin motorcycle biker jackety kind of neckline. I love the curve of this and how it perfectly meets the collar itself. And this is a snap button, and that has the Rick Owens branding in it, pressed in there. So getting into that, you just unsnap it, and then you'd undo this zipper, which you can see the shape of that there. Just like a kind of, it's smooth metal and then rough in the center there. And on the backs of these zippers, again, it's got that Rick Owens logo print. So that zipper moves all the way down here, right to the crotch, essentially. And then we've got another zipper at the chest here. So if we undo that, we can see that that goes into a nice kind of cargo pocket here. And it's sizable. That pocket, it goes all the way down to this elasticated waist. So you could fit a ton of stuff in there, which I absolutely love. It's like such a good touch. Rick, like, he always says, if I remember correctly, Rick Owens has said that on like all of his pieces, there's a pocket that's big enough to fit a book. I believe that was the quote, and it's true. It's right there. So the top is fairly simple. It's kind of like a motorcycle jacket construction. Once you get to the waist and below, it starts getting a bit more complex, I would say. So as you can see, you've got this elasticated strip going right across the waist, which gives it a super cool fitted flight suit look. And then we've got this little flap here, which snaps shut right there, and you've got 2 rivets there as well. Again, just a really cool look. Of course, we've got 2 sets of drawstrings on each side of that flap. Listen, Rick Owens never met a drawstring that he didn't like. Anytime he sees a drawstring, he's just like, "Hey, baby, you wanna come over, have a drink with weird, muscly Rick Owens?" And then we've got a couple pockets here, again with some decorative rivets. These pockets, again, super sizable pockets. If I were to turn these like inside out, you can see they're lined in like a white cotton, but again, you can fit a ton of crap in there. This pocket goes down to right here, right there. So from up here to down here. Of course, this is Rick Owens, so you get a bit of a drop crotch. You can see it right there. There's kind of like the crotch, and then it goes down quite a bit more there. While we're at kind of this level, you can see that the cuffs are elasticated, so they grab you really well at the wrists, and then going all the way down to the bottom of the pants, those are also elasticated as well. So the bottoms end up having a fit kind of like a pair of joggers. So like every element of this, I would say, is like the perfect style for what it's trying to achieve. It's just a great piece of fashion design, in my opinion. And the back of this piece is fairly straightforward. So the back, there are no embellishments or anything like that. You just get the one stitch down the middle, going down to that elasticated waist. And then at the back of the bottoms, you get these really nice kind of utilitarian flat pockets. These snaps, though, are not branded. They're kept really neutral. So it's one on each side for these. So one snap, two snaps, and you just got a nice little pair of back pockets there. It's like the perfect size for a wallet, I would say. And then we follow those right down to those elasticated ankles. And that's that. So now that we've checked out all of those details, let's try this piece on to see how it feels and see how it fits. Oh, baby, just look at this thing. Look at it. So this is the first jumpsuit I've ever owned in my life, and I'm so glad that my jumpsuit journey is starting off with Rick. There's no one else I'd rather be with. This piece is super, super cool. And you'll see I'm wearing my Rick shoes as well. Had to go all out here. But first, let's talk about the feel. As you saw, this is made with organic cotton, which tends to be a little bit stiffer than your normal cotton, at least in my experience. But I think that works for this piece, and I think it's intentional, because this is more of like a gabardine kind of cotton, so it's got a bit of a uniform workwear kind of feel. So you'll see it has a bit of kind of like stiffness to it. It's on the thicker side, like it's not jersey or anything crazy like that, but it really, really works for the aesthetic and vibe that the piece is going for. However, I definitely am also looking forward to the point where it's broken in a little bit more, and it kind of just works with my body a bit more. As for the fit, this is definitely something I think you should keep in mind, just in general for Rick Owens, because his stuff tends to fit tight. So I got this in a size 48, which usually translates to a US men's size medium. However, I know that Rick Owens, a lot of the time fits maybe half a size to a full size small, because I usually wear a small, so I grabbed a quote-unquote medium here, and I'm really glad I did, because it fits super, super well. I would say, in general, this fits better for a kind of size small body. However, the one caveat there is that it is kind of tall at the same time. I'm 5'10", and the height of this piece, the length of the legs and things, works really well. But if you were shorter than me, it might start to become a little bit of an issue. So in the end, I just think this piece is kind of legendary. Like, one of a kind, super unique, super great, like archival Rick piece. Like, this is a piece that will never not be cool to some degree. If that changes, I'd be super, super surprised. So I'm so, so glad to have this in my collection, and this is one that I am never letting go of. So that is what a real Rick Owens jumpsuit looks like. Ugh, those words just coming out of my mouth. I own a Rick Owens jumpsuit, you guys. We do. Well, not we, like the royal we. Anyway. If you like this one, take a look at the other video on screen here, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you next time.